Hello everyone, this is Rick Sadler with Hit and Run Candlesticks. Today we'll be looking at a few charts throughout the day, and I will get this posted later this afternoon for your viewing. Thanks again for watching, and remember to register for our YouTube channel. Okay, Cynthia's question is, Rick, what in the chart made you buy Roku? Okay, what I'm seeing in the chart on Roku is this rounded bottom, nice rounded bottom right here, and then let's back this up just a tad, and then where we've rallied up and pulled back, and then we gapped up right here, nice big bullish candle. It was also on some pretty good volume. There's the volume bar. And then yesterday was just an inside rest day, and then today we're moving up. And this chart pattern right here, this is a doji continuation pattern. I'm willing to take that risk. If it comes back below about 116.19, this doji's low, I'm out. So my risk, let's move this over here. My risk is in the neighborhood of 4.7% maybe, while my reward is up here at 14% and possibly higher. So that's my reasoning for buying some Roku. So as of right now, I've sold half my SPY puts. Let's go to this chart. Half the SPY puts for a nice little base hit. I'm still holding half. I also sold half of the VXX trade, and I'm still holding half of that. I am still holding all of the ZS trade. Kind of watching it, haven't decided if I'm going to close it. I see at least 50% closure coming. That I see. I would have liked to have done it up here, but I didn't. So let's just watch what this 15-minute chart, here's a 15-minute chart, how that 15-minute chart handles this, what is that, whatever that line is, 111.98. On the scanner this morning, we've been seeing mostly green arrows. I am now starting to see some red arrows come in here, so maybe the sellers are starting to come back just a little bit. Scanner is very good into showing us that sort of thing. Let's see here, Etsy. Let's go back to the daily chart. And I'm going to go over here to already there. So Etsy might be looking for a pullback. Let's see if what SE is doing. SE might be needing to pull back just a little bit. Bought Tyson this morning, TSN, and it seems to be working out all right. If it can close up above yesterday's candle, we'll have a pretty nice bullish engulf. Even if we closed right here today, I would be happy. And that looks like, to me, it's going to slide up a little bit higher. Overall, the trend is still bullish. Nice bullish trend here. We've got a low, high, higher low. We start moving up over the recent high. Over here at 65, 64-ish, then that's going to set Tyson on fire a little bit. Burned chicken. What's the world coming to? Hey, let's take a look at FNGU. FNGU had a nice gap to the upside. Maybe a bit of an exhaustion gap, maybe just a little too much. The volume wasn't bad at all. I mean, good volume. And that could have been a bit of exhaustion. And then we gap back down for 3 days, and now we're fighting to get back up there, and we can't get anywhere. They can't breathe up here. So watch FNGU, because if that starts to head down, and if we get through these tops over here, that could mean a test of these lows, and that's going to put a hurt on the market. This is the Fang ETF, and if the Fang stock starts moving down, like I say, it will put a hurt on the market. DISH, DISH, is coming up on our breakout scan here. DISH, DISH, here we are starting to break out. That's a nice looking continuation pattern. J-hook up. That's a nice looking continuation pattern. I've got 42.02 up here for a target area. And then I'm still holding, whoops, let's fix that down top. There we go. I'm still holding ZS, and it's breaking out now. So let's see. So Nancy, you're asking, would you wait for Bank of America to take out these recent highs before you look for an entry? Yes, I would. I think what we've got to do here is, is get this little tool. We've got to, you've got to notice you've got a downtrend line here. So I think what we want to wait for is the bulls to actually break us out and then test, and then we can start looking for some buying up here. So far we have a low, so far we have a high, so far we have a higher low, but we've not made the higher high yet since we've been on that downtrend line. Yeah, so I think I would probably wait on that. Nice trade, Frank. Closed out some NAVX for 20%. Let's see, NVAX. There you go. Nice trade. Nice little 20%er. Way to go. Let's look at a few of these charts that's coming up on this breakout alert. Now I've got this breakout alert set to the 4-hour. Here, I'll show you. I've got it set to the 4-hour, but I'm alerting on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at some of these. There's that ZS, ZS. That's working out terrific. And I will sell half that shortly and collect almost 40%. CRM is alerting a breakout. See, that's alerting a breakout. WDay alerting that's a nice chart. Here, a bullish engulf. We've got confirmation, for the most part, moving sideways. Let's put a little line up there. You can see it's just now starting to break out. And what I'm looking for is a breakout. Let me look before 17 days. So I'm looking back 17 days on this. So 17 bars. And it's breaking out of the highest high in 17 bars. So that's looking good for a buy. How about some shop? What's that doing? Look at shop. Shop's breaking out. PayPal breaking out. PayPal needs to pull back a little bit. There's that WDay again. WDay is a buy right in here. That's very nice. This is a nice alert. I guess everyone that has a scanner, you've got the breakout alert here. Here's a new one, FSLY. Too far up there. CLX actually moving down. So the nice thing about that, moving down, what I'm looking for is move back closer to support, give me a buy signal, and then I'll buy it. So just because we have a red doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it may be pulling back into your sweet spot. LVGO, that's a buy in here. This is a nice, isn't it, Bob? This is a nice alert, the breakout. It really is. Here on the bull inside day alert, we're getting UPS. That's a nice bullish inside day. I do still think that we ought to just watch that downtrend line. Aggressive traders, you're buying inside here already. This is where I would be looking to buy, knowing that my stop was relatively close to my purchase, anticipating that breakout. We got a J hook setting up, continuation pattern, and we got that inside day. You guys know how I love inside days. Hey folks, just stepping in a little bit here in the middle of my lunch. Earlier today I bought some Roku, and Roku's really starting to work out. Roku was coming up on our scanner here as a buy, and it's ending up with a doji continuation pattern working pretty good. Right now I've only got 3.3% in it, which represents $182. I only bought 2 contracts. Let's fix this. Go here. There we go. Roku stands a chance of coming up and challenging these tops up here around 136, 137. And that's a 10% move on the stock. That's going to be, a 30% move on the option. So this really could turn out to be a good payday for Roku. I'll keep everyone posted on what I'm doing. There we go. I'm going to take 50% of my ZS off the table, and that'll be 39%. I think that's a fair thing to do here. So we'll get that taken care of. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. I thought I closed the whole thing out. I didn't want to do that. just half. Oh my goodness. Crazy stuff. Let's get that done. So anyway, there's half of CZS gone at 38.72%. Let me post it up here in the members app. Closed CZ, 38.7, is that what it was? 38.4, actually what it ended up, 38.4%. Nice base hit. Alrighty. And I want to remind everybody too that if you're here in the room, or if you're a member or a trial member to Hit and Run Candlesticks, you can download this app and you don't have to be in the room to get alerts like that. You don't have to get buy or sell alerts. You can be at the doctor's office, at the basketball court, or wherever you want to be. So just remember that. So if you're interested in downloading that app, let me know and I can help you out with it. Let's see here. All right. I'll be back in a little bit.
Virtually about where it is right now. You might want to move it up a little bit right into here.
If we were looking for this to continue, positive strength off
our
this
trend is
continuation pattern. Chances are I'm not going to keep this today, or maybe sell half of it. Yeah, I could sell half of it.
Nothing.
But right now,
nothing. Okay, several days of consolidation here. You think we should move this alert down?
I think maybe we'll look at...
We've got no sellers below this level. We've got no buyers above this level.
126.
Okay, so I would
50,
probably move that down.
60, something like that. We'll see how it
with that
consolidation
acts, if it
can get up here, and
I'll start
for
closing
some of that
entry.
out.
There's an entry into the trade.
For a nice base hit, adding to the road to the wealth account.
Struggles to get going in here, and then breaks back down.
I'll keep you posted on that.
Okay.
You know the goal to the road to wealth account was to double it this year. I ended last year with $36,000 in it, and I've already doubled it. So what I've done is I've upped my goal to $100,000. So my goal this year is actually to take the account from $36,000 to $100,000. And I do that by taking these little base
On
hits
the trade, in the money.
from what the scanner tells me that's moving. And that's how I use it. I use the scanner when I see stocks coming up on the scanner. I go look at the chart, and if I like the chart, because I don't like every stock that comes through there. You know, we're just asking it, this particular case, we're just asking it to show us breakouts. There's some breakouts that are uglier than others. And I don't usually take ugly ones. I try to take pretty ones.
Maybe take some profits
it's
here.
Not like every single one of them is
little transition
perfect.
candle.
If it meets your
profits here.
trade ideas, it might not
trade.
meet my trade ideas, and that's okay. But this is how I get all my trades, 100%. You don't see me monkeying around with any kind of other
more consolidation. Do we want an
programs
alert on this?
for trade alerts? It's all right here.
Yeah, bracket key.
I'm able to see it. And then I can go in and get it because it alerts you.
You might have wanted to place an alert
right
on this
away
for that trade right in there.
Whatever you're asking it to do. So I find it very, very useful in trading. It's a money maker.
One of these contracts.
So earlier today, I saw Procter Gamble coming out, doing our breakout here on our breakout alert. And then I've been watching it over here on our big dog list popping up. There's Procter Gamble. And I finally just bought it. I should have bought it
Jason,
earlier.
You're more than welcome.
I certainly saw it earlier.
Happy to do it.
Goofing off. Didn't do that.
You won't be around tomorrow, Jason? You're heading,
right now.
Taking a day.
It's a nice little chart.
Friday.
Bullish engulf. We've come up. I'm
jealous.
Our red dots have turned green. That's a sign of bullishness right there. We've got 2 days of consolidation. So far, we have a bullish engulf on Procter Gamble. And we'll look for, 124.80. We'll see if it can get up there. So on Roku, this has turned out a pretty good trade. It was alerted here on the scanner. It does have a nice doji continuation pattern. It's moved up right to 126.60 area, a little bit of resistance. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half my position off the table for about 9.55%, or that'll put about $230 in my pocket, and I'll still be holding one contract on it. I have 2 contracts, so we're gonna close this one out.
Sound a lot like me. On a day like today, it's a good day to spend the time in the shop, making something, creating something, rather than watching the grass grow. Hopefully got it moved,
okay,
but I've got
I'm
a lot
out
of
the Roku trade, and that way I made my goal, and I still have half the trade on, which is my goal
right now.
But I'm going to see if it pushes higher, and I'm
going to be breaking away here, get some ice on it, and see if I can.
Let's take a look at Coke. Coke is, we can put a trend line on this, and I'm actually going to bring this trend line up to this candle because I'm interested in buying it. And I think we're close enough. I like the chart pattern, a bullish engulf. We popped up a little bit of a pullback, and the bulls are trying to come back in. Coke's going to be a slow mover anyway. And Coke has been coming up on our RBB alert right here. It's been popping up all day a few times. And I kind of like this. I think I might try a trade on it. So I'm going to be looking at Coke. I'll be looking at Coke to move up toward 51.90, and I certainly may take profits before that. It's all how price action holds out, and where will I meet my goal. So if my goal is met, and the price action continues to hold well, then I'll hold the goal until it starts slipping, and that's where I'll sell half, possibly all, on this chart. So, Crystal, you're asking where the stop is going to be. I don't want this to go very low. I really don't. This is a pinball setup, so it has to hold above the 50-day simple. So I'm pretty much thinking if it gets down below 46.10, I'm going to be unhappy with it. So that's where my stop will be on Coke. So we'll get that going here, all right? Hey, I want to thank everybody for watching our midday video. I hope it was helpful to you. If you have any questions about the charts or the live trading alert scanner from the company Live Trading Alerts, you can send us an email or let us know, and we'll send you over to those guys. Or there'll be a link below, and you can click on a link to ask Ed Carter over at Live Trading Alerts any questions you'd like. Thanks a bunch again for watching the video.